YouTube. I think Instagram. Nasa fitness audio.
Can y'all hear me better? Yeah, that was better. Yeah, that's way better. The audio I had going on earlier was like genuinely confusing. I mirrored the screen. Oh, by the way, today's horror night. So we're going to be reading Reddit horror stories and we're gonna watch a lot of YouTube horror animated stories. So this is for the clip, so y'all missed out. Y'all missed out. You guys missed out. But I hope some people join today. If not, I'm fine with talking to myself, but I hope somebody joins today. That would be really nice. I said, baby, it's your chance. I've been into like, okay, hold on. Let's recap. We're going to start doing everything at the 10-minute mark. So at 10 minutes, or I don't know, it depends if we have stuff to talk about. Um, at the 10-minute mark, we will be starting if I have nothing to talk about. Guys, I was listening to this Beyonce clip or this Beyonce thingy, and she's peak. She really is peak. Like she really did her big one with one of her songs. I'm not a big Beyonce fan, but she did her big one with that one. I'm gonna have both headphones in because I don't want to be disturbed. And if y'all can hear anything in the background, I really do apologize. But we should be good. Um, yeah. So today we're doing Reddit. I found three. One of them is based off since we're doing a snowstorm, we're going into a snowstorm. I found a snowstorm horror story because we're literally, I think tomorrow or tonight, we're doing a snowstorm. And like, oh my God, like I heard, I heard the power was gonna be out, internet's gonna be out, all power lines are gonna be out. We might be cooked. And like there's nothing protecting my room from that outside. Like there's a vent here. There's a vent here, you can see it. And then that door is like it like it's not secured correctly, if that makes sense. If there's no isolation, insulation around the door. It's just like straight outside. If you can look through the gap. So it's like oh, it's gonna be cold in here. I'm thinking of getting what's that thing called? A heater, but like that's like so expensive. It's like $70 for a good heater, like a radiator heater, and it's just like, should we? I don't know, maybe. I'm thinking of it. Tattoo check. We're on, I think, a week and a half of the tattoo. In another half week, we should be finished with the healing. Bro, we should do a little story before we can waste some time. Getting my tattoo was like my nerves were so racked. Like my nerves were so up, and like I didn't know the girl who was doing the tattoo. This is my first big tattoo. This is a girl. I guess she's pretty new. Hold on, where's my Vaseline? I guess she's pretty new, but she wasn't that new to the point where she didn't know how to do stuff. Like her work looked good. She worked with very thick and dark ink. And I was like, I really mess with that because I have, especially in the summer, I have darker skin. So yeah, and dark ink. I would always love dark ink because it looks really good on the skin. Like it'll last longer. Like you can see how dark that tattoo is compared to this tattoo. Like that one's really dark. And I'm like, I really mess with that. I just hope it doesn't stay that dark. Cause then my tattoos won't match, but it don't matter. We have a couple snacks for stream. Veggie straws. Oh, I didn't even finish my story. So I get okay, getting there is an issue because I get there early and she's getting her ID, her New York City ID. So I have to come on time. And you know how cold it is outside? But I came early anyways. And I got my tattoo done, obviously. But I came early, so I was freezing. I had to wait at a park near her house. And when I get there, it takes a minute for her to come downstairs. First, somebody opens the door for me to get into her lobby, and I'm just standing there. I text her, "Hey, girl, I'm here." And it took her like 20 minutes to get downstairs. I'm like, I'm already irritated. My legs hurt, my back hurt. Like, but it's okay. Like, getting a tattoo, it was real cheap. I got all of this done. It was only 210, and it was so peak. And she comes out. I didn't know how she looked at first. She comes out, she's the cutest little girl. She's older than me. She's like 21, I think, 20. And she's some cute little dainty girl. And she says, "Come, come, come." And I'm making small talk because I don't want it to be awkward the whole time. And then when we get upstairs, it's like we get into her apartment, and she's just a cute little apartment. And I guess she lives with her family because I just saw a bunch of people. I just saw a bunch of like kids and like teenagers, and I was like, I'm scared. How about that? I'm scared. But it wasn't that bad. Like, it was just my nerves getting to me. But other than that, we're pretty good. Like, she was really nice. She had a really nice vibe, and I really messed with it. But I was scared. Trust, I was scared. But otherwise, the tattoo went really well. She worked extremely fast. We were talking a lot. I was the reason we were talking a lot, but the tattoo went extremely fast, like extremely. And I was really happy because I was super scared that I was gonna like be in so much pain. Cause these tattoos, this one, I have one here and a star one here. They hurt. But I feel like it was like more because I had no support for this arm. I had no support. It was like just out. I had to do it like this, and he was just here. And I was like, this is super unprofessional. But he came to my house, but like, still, you should have came with like a desk. And it was like super, and my arm was shaking. This arm hurt. He used a single blade here. But for this one, she used like a 4 blade, I think. I don't know, but she did it extremely fast. Each cheetah print she did in like maybe 30 seconds, 30, 40 seconds. It was real good. But I have a lot. Like, I have a lot on me. But like, I never cared because it's cute. Like, and she did a real good job. She was super nice, and like, she was so nice. Like, oh my god. And when we were just talking about everything, we were just talking about life and like her business and like how she got into tattooing and stuff. And I was so interested because I don't know, she draws like me, but like better. Like, she could do more detail. And like, I really mess with that. Like, she did really good with that. Wait, I hope there's, what is that thing called? No, Roblox and I have on I have on the Twitch Roblox and chatting. That is not what we're doing. It's horror night. Wait, hold on. I'm so sorry. Stream manager, please work. Stream. Okay. Nari. Can y'all hear me good though? Can y'all hear me good? Okay, yeah, you can. I have one viewer. Oh, that's me. Bullshit. I think I gotta do it through here. I'm so sorry. Why did it have to make that mistake now? Like, this is so bullcrap. I'm irritated. I'm irritated as fuck. I'm irritated as fuck. I'm irritated as fuck. But it's fine because I could do this quick. I think so. Create a dashboard. Oh yeah, I did a test stream earlier, which like I didn't know I needed to, but I had to make sure this worked. We might have some issues, and if that's the case, we might have to just switch. Like, we might have to just do confessions. Horror night. Horror night. Videos. Horror stories. Animated horror stories. Animated horror stories. Did I spell that right? No, I didn't. And reading horror Reddit stories. Reddit is with 2 of these, so I'm spelling everything wrong. Oh my goosiness. Stories. Reddit is with 2Ds. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Octopapa went live. Um, I'm gonna say, I bet you didn't join. I said, I bet you're not gonna join. And no, this does not have. What does this have? Branded content, endorsements, other commercial relationships? No, I think we're good. Conflict clarification. Just chatting. I think this would be just chatting. Yeah, this is just chatting. Done. Manage goals. We're at 15 followers. What is this? Edit alerts. No. I mean, yeah, I guess, but yeah, this is nice. I'm sorry, I'm putting up an alert. How? What did I do this? What did I do this? How do I do this? And then save changes, I guess. So what does that mean? Like, I'm confused. What did I do? I'm so sorry, people. But where would it go? General settings, visuals and sound, text and speech, layout. But how would I even use? I would have to do this after stream. Yeah, this is not for stream. So sorry, I'm doing this mid stream. Like, I'm so stupid. I have 2 viewers. Hi. Who's here? I have 1 viewer. I lied. My fault. My fault to you. My fault to you. And maybe it's your chance. This is 2 viewers though. Boo. Okay. And today I want to raid somebody. How do I do? What did I do? I'm so sorry once again. I wish like somebody raided me. I wish I had a free raid. Yeah. I wish I had a free raid. Yeah. But we're at 14 followers. At 25, we're doing a foot reveal. I got banned on TikTok for saying that. For saying I'm going to do a, you know, reveal. FOOT reveal. And I'm irritated because it says because I was exposing my body. I'm just saying I'm going to do it. I didn't do it yet. Like, what? Anyways, I gotta find the creeps to join my stream and join me and like experience the stream with me. But I think we're already 16 minutes and I thought it wasn't even that much. So let's get this started. Let me close this Twitch thingy. I need like a stream deck. So difficult. What is going on? Can you guys hear that? Hello? It's muted. Can you guys hear that? What's playing? Y'all can't even hear me. Did it switch back to I think it switched back to thingy. Oh, I'm so dumb. Oh no, it's that. Can y'all hear me? Be honest. Can y'all hear me? Be honest. Yeah, that was not me. Can y'all hear me? Be honest. Yeah, that was not me. Okay, I'm so sorry once again. Baby, it's your chance. I said left cheek, right cheek, dropping all insane. This one's gonna be the smaller one. Why is it doing that? Like, bro, are you dumb? Please? Thank you. No, I want this. Not full screen yet. What is this? Yeah, like that. What is this? Ooh, yes, my TikTok stream is going through. Okay. We're gonna do 4 true scary horror stories animated. This is gonna be our first one. We're gonna get off of this after we're done, like after we get bored, maybe. At the 1 hour mark, I want to get off of here, off of this. Share screen. Or can we see it? Yeah, we can. Settings. Settings. More. Does this have to be out? Okay. Share. I think we're good. Can you guys see it? Can you guys hear me well? Can you guys see it? Can you guys hear me well? Yeah, you can. And you can see it pretty clearly on here. Wait, I'm so happy. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Now I just hope everything plays correctly.
My friend Jake and I ran a YouTube channel about abandoned places and local urban legends. It had just about 15,000 subscribers, but we took it seriously.
It had just about 15,000
Okay.
subscribers, but we took it seriously. It had just about 15,000.
My issue here, you guys can hear it well, but I can't hear it well. Like it's glitching a little bit for me. So what we might be able to do is... Wait, first I'm gonna open chat. How can I see chat from here? Okay, chat is there. This is very small though. So can I make this a little smaller? No, I can't. I mean, I can see if it's working or not, so that's good. I'm gonna disconnect this from my Wi-Fi. So the iPad is not on the Wi-Fi. So we are going to try again. I'm gonna restart it. It might be the headphones. If I connected this to it, would it reach? And would it reach well? I'm so sorry for the this thingy, whatever's going on. Disconnected. No dip, bro. Let's try now. Let's pray.
My friend Jake and I.
Perfect. That's just very extremely loud. Let's bring down the audio a bit.
I ran a YouTube channel about abandoned places and local urban legends.
Yeah,
it had just about 15,000 subscribers, but we took it seriously. We were researching places for Halloween.
But I need to bring this lower. No, I think it's fine. Just gotta go down, and then I can see chat. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna start now. We're gonna restart it from the beginning. I'm sorry. This is like the 3rd time I'm having such bad difficulties, but we're at 20 minutes. we should be done with this. We're gonna try to react as best as we can. Yeah. Okay. Matt subtitles.
My friend Jake and I ran a YouTube channel about abandoned places and local urban legends. It had just about 15,000 subscribers, but we took it seriously.
Right.
We were researching places for Halloween content when Jake came across
Hey,
this post
horror!
about an abandoned riverside cemetery. It sat past a stretch of woods on the edge of town,
Are you dumb?
fenced off with most gates chained.
So we're going
It
to a
hadn't been
cemetery.
in use since the early 90s.
Okay.
We'd heard rumors about illegal burials being why it closed, but nobody
What?
could
Illegal
verify it.
burials?
We went
How do you
just
illegally
before
bury
sunset on a Saturday
somebody?
in late October. The fence had gaps where kids had torn through the chain link. Jake had his
Okay.
camera out immediately and was filming the crooked headstones and collapsed mausoleums.
Bro, you are not Jake Paul. Like, stop it. Go home. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry.
At first, it felt normal. The place had overgrown paths, worn names on stones, and toppled crosses. Jake was doing his usual commentary about the history while I followed with the extra battery pack.
That'll be me.
The sun dropped fast once we got deeper in. That's when I started noticing things that didn't fit. There were fresh boot prints in the dirt between graves. Multiple treads were all converging near the older section. A camping lantern hung from a low tree branch, and when I touched the metal casing, it was
Okay, so you're telling me you touched the lantern? Are you dumb? Let me know. Let me know. Are you dumb?
still warm. I told Jake we should wrap it up. He checked his watch and said we had 20 minutes of good light left.
Right.
He wanted to
Is he
push
dumb?
further into the older section where the graves were packed closer together. We kept walking when we heard loud screeches along with a faint sound of metal scraping on stone. It would happen for a few seconds, stop, then start again. Jake instantly started whispering about it to the camera and was already moving toward it, while I kept hissing at him to leave.
Bro, white people scare me so bad. Like, how do you... So you hear scraping, and you keep on going towards the sound? Are you dumb?
The sound led us to a clearing near a collapsed crypt. Someone had cleared the brush maybe 20 feet across. I could see a stone bench between two graves, but from where we were standing, I couldn't tell if anyone was there. Jake moved ahead of me to get a better angle while I
Yeah,
stayed
that's why
back,
Jake's gonna die.
trying to see around the crypt's edge. I didn't realize my foot came down on a branch. As soon as the snap echoed, something let out a sharp screech.
No way.
Jake flinched hard and stepped back, nearly running into me. That was when I finally got a clear look past the trees. A man was sitting on a stone bench between two graves. He was wearing a wolf mask with gray fur that looked dirty and matted. The eye holes were completely dark, and I
What does the fox say? Me, 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 me. What does the fox say? All right.
couldn't see his face at all. Right next to him, perched on top of a headstone, was a small monkey,
Yeah, that's my
maybe a
homegirl.
capuchin. It was the one making the noise. The man hadn't moved yet. One of his hands rested on the bench, and his fingers were tapping against the stone. I realized that was the scraping sound we'd been hearing the whole time. Then he turned his head toward us, and I nearly crapped my pants.
Grown man
Within
shitting hands, by the way.
Lights came on from all around us, aimed straight in our direction. They were too bright to see who was holding them. All I could make out were dark shapes standing between the headstones. I hurriedly grabbed Jake's wrists, and we took off, cutting between the graves and trying to retrace our way back.
So you're telling me you don't run away when you hear scraping, when you see a man with a wolf mask and a monkey next to him? You don't run away then. You run away when the flashlight gets on you. Bro, you should have been out of there. Like, are you dumb? Let me know. White people got something going on, and I don't want to know what it is.
One of the lights stayed on us the entire time, tracking our movement no matter where we turned. The ground was a mess with roots everywhere, uneven dirt, and holes you couldn't see until you were almost on top of them. I jumped over a sunken grave and nearly went down when I landed.
Right.
Behind us, I could hear people moving through the cemetery. Jake asked where the exit was. I told him I didn't know. Once we started running, everything looked the same. My foot clipped the edge of an open grave, and I went down hard.
Loser.
Jake hauled me back up by my jacket, and we kept moving. Branches slapped across my face and arms as we pushed through the brush. Somewhere behind us, I could hear the monkey screeching again. We hit the fence and started climbing. The chain link rattled under our weight. At the top was barbed wire we hadn't seen coming in. It caught my jeans and tore through as I went over. Jake came after me. We hit the ground on the other side and kept running through the woods. My leg was bleeding, and my lungs felt like they were going to burst. But I didn't stop until we made it to the road. Jake was bent over, hands on his knees, trying to breathe.
Hands on your knees like Angelina Jolie. I said hands on your knees, Angelina Jolie. Put your hands on your knees, Angelina Jolie. Hey! Okay, my fault. My fault, people.
I turned back toward the tree line. The monkey was still making noise somewhere in there, but the footsteps had stopped.
Yo, my homegirl making
like
noises?
Whoever was following us got to the fence and just decided to stop. We didn't talk on the walk back to Jake's car. When we got in, he checked his camera. The recording had stopped right before we got to the clearing. He deleted the footage
What?
when we got back to his place. I asked him why. He said it felt wrong to bring people to that place. Said whoever was in there clearly didn't want to be found. And we got lucky they let us walk out. I couldn't agree more. A few weeks later, I looked up the cemetery online and found this article from 2003 about cops checking out reports of weird activity there at night. I looked up the cemetery online.
Yo, that dumbass Google search looking shit. What is this? Yo, this is like not even... Like, can we zoom into this? No, we can't. Bro, there is no way. Why the mysterious parasite? Bro, this is so bullshit.
They didn't find anything. The article said a few people had gone missing in that area over the years, but no bodies turned up in the cemetery.
Okay.
We stopped making videos after that. Deleted the whole channel maybe 3 months later. If anyone asked, we said we lost interest. We never talked about the cemetery. I drive past those woods sometimes on my way to work. The fence is still there. You can still see the gaps in the chain link, but I've never gone back. Because I still think about that guy in the wolf mask just sitting there between the graves. Fingers.
Yo, that's just a furry. Like, that's just a furry and his little monkey friend. He just wanted to say hi, like he's lonely. He's been in that cemetery alone for like 2003 for 23 years, bro. Like, just say hi. Oh, I muted it.
And ended up deeper in there instead of finding that fence.
Okay, I think that was the end of the story. So what I got from that is that they're stupid and they're probably lying. So you just the camera just conveniently stopped working when you get to the cemetery, and then you conveniently deleted the YouTube channel, and there's no proof, there's no evidence that even the starting, like, yeah, no, this don't sound real. And then a furry with a monkey on his shoulder, like, yo, what are we doing?
I was a freelance journalist covering local government stories that...
Okay. First, what is this? No. Okay, we're finished with the first story. Honestly, that's pretty creepy. Like, it's like a tale to like not go into forest, like old wives' tales, I guess, to not go into the forest alone or something. Ooh, not going to abandoned cemeteries. My fault. And I guess it's pretty scary, but it's not that scary. I'm gonna be eating veggie straw. Sorry if I hear me chewing.
I was a freelance journalist covering local government stories that bigger outlets wouldn't touch. It was boring, but paid the bills.
Right.
Last April,
Yo, why is
my
his eyes so
editor at the
big?
Valley Register was boring.
His
and
eyes are
paper heads.
ginormous.
Last April, my editor at the Valley Register had asked me to document the condition of a lakeside property tied up in ownership disputes since the late 90s. The assessor's office had tried twice to send inspectors, but both times they reported feeling uncomfortable and left without finishing. I figured it was the usual.
So they all just don't do their jobs correctly? Why do they get paid? Question mark? If you can't go and finish your job, why are you even hired? Like, bruh.
Excuse for not wanting to drive 40 minutes into the woods. I got the addresses from the county clerk and headed out on a Thursday afternoon around 2. The house sat at the end of a long gravel driveway, hidden from the main road by overgrown pines and thick brush. The gate was rusted open. I parked near the front and started taking exterior shots. It was a 3-story building with a wraparound porch rotted through in places and had paint peeling everywhere.
I mean, yeah,
I was walking the perimeter for more photos when I noticed the back door standing partially open. I called out twice, but when I didn't get any answers, I pushed open the...
Once you saw that door is open, you should have left. Now we are supposed to be assuming that there's crackheads, there's drug people in there, or there's crazy people in there. Why are we going into an abandoned house that door is open? Bro, there's probably crackheads in there.
The door and got in. Inside, the kitchen had dishes stacked by the sink, and cabinets hanging open with expired food from the 90s.
Oh.
A calendar on the wall was still turned in May 1987, and old newspapers were scattered everywhere. The first red flag was the dust. It wasn't thick enough for 20-plus years of abandonment.
Well, yeah, there's crackheads. Like, what?
I moved through the downstairs taking photos. The living room furniture was covered in yellow sheets. The first bedroom had a made bed with dresser drawers pulled open and empty. The master bedroom had heavy curtains drawn. When I pulled them back, I found the windows boarded over from the inside with fresh lumber that didn't match the rot everywhere else. The closet door's padlock looked new. Deep scratches scored the floor in front of it, like something heavy had been dragged.
Crackhead.
I should have left then, and I was about to until I stumbled to the basement door off the kitchen hallway. Cold air rolled up when I opened it, carrying the smell of damp concrete and sweet iron. I used my phone's flashlight going down. The basement extended beyond the house's footprint, probably under an old addition. It had stone walls, a concrete floor, and metal shelving along one side with paint cans and tools. The other side had heavy metal hooks embedded in the stone at shoulder height. Restraints with rusted buckles were bolted into the floor.
Bro, that's a freak. Freak like me. No, bro, that's an actual freak. Like, that was a sex chamber, bro. Like, get out of there. They're gonna dig you down, bro.
And someone had cut drains into the rusted concrete and installed industrial lighting on a separate electrical system.
Bro, that's a sex house.
There was no attempt to hide what the room was for. My hands shook as I raised my phone to take photos. That's when I heard footsteps upstairs and stopped directly above me. Seconds later, the basement door opened. My stomach dropped. I instantly killed the light and frantically searched for a way out. I squinted and spotted a small ground-level window at the far end, half...
My question is, why did you even go downstairs? You saw lights on. Assume there's crackheads. First of all, the back door was open. You should have already assumed there's homeless people in there. And then you go, and then everything looks made up, so the whole house looks used, so you know that there's crackheads in there. And then you see lights downstairs and you continue to interact. Like, bro, you should have been left.
Covered by a rotting shutter. Barely big enough to squeeze through, but I didn't have options. I moved fast while the footsteps kept getting closer. I reached the window, shoved the shutter aside, and pulled myself up. The glass was already broken.
We have got to the point
Oh,
where
they're
literally
playing with me.
anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is base 44.
Please, please, please.
I scraped through, cutting my shoulder on the frame, and dropped into the wet dirt outside. I ran for the tree line, staying low, moving through the woods parallel to the driveway. When I got close enough to see the front, I stopped behind a thick pine. A dark blue pickup was parked next to my car. A man stood between the vehicles, photographing my license plate with his phone.
What?
He looked to be in his 40s, heavy built, and had work clothes on.
Oh, girl, so now we know who had all the sex shit downstairs. Like, what? He's trying to dig in you, bro. Like, go get your car, punch him in his shit, and run. Like, I'm confused.
He walked slowly around my car, looking through the windows. Then he leaned against his truck's hood and crossed his arms. He was waiting. I stayed hidden for nearly 20 minutes. My shoulder was bleeding, and legs were cramping, but I didn't move. Finally, he got back in his truck and drove off.
Yeah, fuck out of
I
here.
waited 5 more minutes, then ran to my car. My hand shook so bad I could barely start it. I drove out fast, checking the rear view constantly. I didn't stop
Finally.
until I was back in the city. The next morning, I called my editor and said I was too sick to finish the assignment. He wasn't happy, but accepted it. An hour later, I got a call from an unknown number. When I answered, it was just breathing for 5 seconds.
Yo, he found out where you is. He's gonna come to your house and dig you down. You should have never went in there in the first place. Once you saw that back door was open, you should have left. I'm confused. Why?
Then they hung up. It happened again the next day. The third time. The man said I should be more careful about where I go and what I look at before the line went dead. I
Dumbass.
filed a police report and gave them everything. The number was traced to a burner phone. They said they'd increased patrols near my apartment, but couldn't do much else. The call stopped after that, but 2 days later, I saw a dark blue pickup parked down the
Oh,
street
hell
from my
no.
building. It was gone by afternoon, but I knew it was the same one. Maybe I was paranoid, or maybe I was still under the
No,
radar.
he's trying to get you now.
Anyway, I quit 2 weeks later, for personal reasons, and moved to Portland. A cousin of mine got me an office job that had nothing to do with investigative journalism. 6 months later, I saw a brief article in the Register. The county had condemned the property and seized it through eminent domain. The house was demolished due to structural hazards, and the land was cleared. I never followed up or told anyone about what I saw in that basement, because some stories just aren't meant to be published.
So you're telling me that you let probably people become sex slaves in a basement? You should have published that. Is that not like perfect like publishing stuff? Like, don't people want to know that stuff? I'm confused. Like actual true crime. Post it. Like, publish it. You know what? That's how I kind of know these are kind of fake, because why wouldn't you publish it? You got some proof. I think he took some pictures. I'm not sure. He got a story. He should have published the story.
Not because they aren't true, but because knowing them comes with a cost that doesn't end when you walk away.
I should have.
I still check my rearview mirror more than I should. Still think about those hooks in the basement wall and the restraints bolted to the floor. Someone had been using that chamber for a purpose I'd never want to know. I'm just glad I never found out who was behind that padlocked closet door.
Right. Because you're stupid. Okay, recap. So he is a journalist and he finds an abandoned building because he goes to an abandoned building to do journalism because 2 other people said they couldn't because like last minute they stopped or they didn't like what they saw. He goes, he sees the back door's already open. He sees the house looks used and he still continues to go in there, probably being a crack house. And then he sees downstairs a bunch of lights are on. He goes in. He sees a bunch of like chains and like stuffed cuffs and like just crazy shit. And he continues to stay in there. And then when he finally wants to run, then he wants to, you know what? I'm confused. Like, it's probably fake, but still, it don't make sense to me. Like, he's stupid. White people are stupid.
I've been driving 18-wheelers for 6 years, long enough to know when I'm pushing it.
Oh, he makes good money. I heard people who like truck drive make hella good money because it's pretty dangerous. I heard they make like up to $1 million, like on the high end. And if that a year, and if that is the case, baby, you're seeing me driving trucks. I'm driving trucks. I promise you I will be driving a truck. Okay, sorry, I'm continuing.
night, I went past what I should have, even though I kept telling myself I was still fine. I'd taken 2 overnight runs back-to-back for a rush load up to Portland. The company was paying double for
Portland,
it,
Oregon.
and I needed the
Hey.
money. By the second night, I was running on gas station coffee and some 4 hours of sleep spread across 2 days.
You're a truck driver. You make all that money and you're doing gas station coffee. Get yourself a meal, bro. I know you got the money.
The route took me onto a coastal highway most truckers avoid. The lanes are tight, there's no shoulder in a lot of places, and once you're out there aren't many spots to pull over. Normally I wouldn't take it either, but it shaved almost 2 hours off the drive.
Period.
For the first hour or so, everything was fine. Around 2 in the morning, fog rolled in heavy enough that the road just disappeared in front of me. Around mile marker 37,
How is
my
it
eyes
even
started
safe to
getting
drive?
heavy. I turned the radio up, cracked the window, and even smacked myself in the face a couple times.
Period.
That bought me maybe 10 minutes before my eyelids started dropping again. I was thinking about pulling over when a figure
Bro, if you're falling asleep on the road, bitch, pull over. You're gonna crash and you're gonna die. Are you dumb?
in a red hoodie appeared in my lane. I slammed the brakes and yanked the wheel hard to the right. The truck fishtailed. I felt the rear end swing out and the whole rig tipping.
Damn! You should have just ran him over at that point. There's nothing you could have done. If you know the truck is going... Oh, he's half asleep. Let me not.
My head cracked against the side window, and everything went sideways. When I came to, I was slumped against the steering wheel with the airbag deflated in my lap. Blood was running down from above my right eye. I sat there trying to catch my breath and figure out what had happened. The truck had gone off the road and hit a tree at an angle. I checked my arms and legs. Everything worked, even though my ribs were screaming. I climbed out carefully and looked back at the road, expecting to see whoever I'd swerved to miss. But the road was empty in both directions. I walked around the truck
Would've
trying to
killed him
get my head
anyways.
straight. I was exhausted and rattled. After a minute, I convinced myself I'd imagined it. But my phone was dead, and the closest town was at least 10 miles back.
Rock that shit.
So, I grabbed my flashlight from the cab and started walking along.
I'm not gonna lie, that truck don't even look that deep into the thingy. I feel like you could just back it out. It's not sideways or anything. I feel like you would back it out.
Along the road, hoping I'd see headlights or find a house with a light on. The fog was getting thicker. I couldn't stop shaking. That's when I noticed a building set back from the road, maybe 40 yards into the brush, with concrete walls and some kind of antenna tower sticking up behind it.
Hey, no, we not gonna do that. Do not go there. Like, that's your number. Have you not watched horror movies? Do not. Keep on walking, bro. Keep it pushing. You see it looks abandoned. Keep on walking.
It looked abandoned, but it had a roof. And maybe if I were lucky, there'd be a phone inside that still worked. I walked toward it. The front gate was hanging crooked on rusted hinges.
Let me go to it.
Up close, the place looked like it had been empty for decades. The main door was metal and slightly ajar.
Hey, we're not gonna do this.
You can order 10 minutes and get them the next day.
I pushed
Okay, y'all. Real quick, I'm going to, after today, I'm gonna get YouTube Premium so it doesn't do this, and next stream can be smooth. Next YouTube stream can be smooth. Thank y'all.
it open. Inside it smelled like wet concrete and rust. My flashlight swept over an old monitoring room with desks and chairs tipped over and papers scattered across the floor. It looked like some kind of relay station. I figured I'd wait there until morning, and then try flagging down a passing truck. Most of the rooms were empty or full of broken equipment, but something felt off. A chair was pulled away from a desk, as if someone had just stood up, and there were drag marks in the dust that looked recent.
Right.
At the back,
Why are we not as...
I noticed a narrow hallway with a faint glow coming from it, like a light was still burning somewhere. I started toward it, thinking maybe someone was actually there. I was about halfway down the hall when the floor gave out, and I dropped straight through rubble.
Bro, there's no way. Like, what? You're just gonna fall through the floor randomly? What is this?
rotted boards and landed hard on my side in a pile of broken wood and debris. The impact knocked the air out of me. My flashlight skidded away and came to rest against a concrete wall. I laid there for a minute, trying to breathe. Everything hurt. I rolled onto my back and looked up at the hole I'd fallen through, maybe 8 feet above me. I sat up slowly and took stock. It was some kind of lower level, maybe a basement. I crawled over to grab my flashlight when I felt a breath of air against my neck.
What?
I spun around and my light caught the edge of a figure sitting in the corner of the room, just outside the reach of my beam.
Okay, I'm sorry. You felt it on the back of your neck, and then the person isn't behind you when you turn around? So you didn't hear it behind your back. You hear it in the distance. Because he's not in the back of you. He's in the corner. Sorry, y'all! I'm just being real specific.
My stomach dropped. He might have felt my eyes on him because he spoke. He said I wasn't supposed to be there.
What? Ew, that's
I got to my
nasty.
feet, even though the pain shot through my ribs. On the far side of the room, I'd spotted a doorway that looked like it might lead to stairs. I didn't answer him. I just started moving toward it. My flashlight bounced against the walls. Behind me, I heard ruffles as if he'd just gotten up. Panic shot through,
Ew, he has
and
no
I bolted for
lips.
the doorway. It had a narrow metal staircase. I took the steps 2 at a time. My ribs screamed, but I didn't stop. The footsteps got closer behind me. I burst through a door at the top into another hallway.
Bro, run! Keep
I
on
could see dim
going!
light ahead, near what looked like the entrance. I ran straight forward, crashed through the door, and didn't stop until I hit the road. A truck came up from the south about 10 minutes later. I stepped into the lane and waved my arms. He drove me to the nearest town and dropped me at the ER.
Period.
The doctor said I had 3 bruised ribs, a mild concussion, and needed 6 stitches above my eye. They kept me overnight for observation.
Okay.
2 days later, the sheriff's department called. They said they found my truck and checked the building I described. It was an old weather monitoring station, and it had been abandoned since the 80s.
That's what's getting me. You decide to go to an abandoned building. Like, you're looking for help, and the first place you decide to go is an abandoned building. I guess you can look for shit, but what are you gonna do at an abandoned building? Everything's old.
There was no one inside, no sign anyone had been there recently. They asked if I'd been drinking, but I was just exhausted. That seemed to satisfy them.
Why do you have
Shut
red
the fuck
eyes?
up. But I couldn't shut the nightmares that still haunt me every night.
Ew. I mean, okay, let's recap, because I'm recapping all of them. So he's a truck driver, and he's tired already. He's already tired. He's on coffee and like gas station, like little food. And then he decides to, or somebody decides to stand in front of his truck, and he swerves it, and he crashes the truck. Then, while he's walking looking for help, he runs into an abandoned building. When he gets in the abandoned building, for whatever reason he goes in, he falls through the floor, and he finds a creepy man, like with no lips. He runs away, and a truck driver finds him, and then they go to an ER. Like, I guess it's not that scary. It's more like the anticipation of him running away. You see, tapped in. Okay, we're gonna start the next story.
The quarry was one of those places everyone knew about.
Hey, that's a game, The Quarry. I want to play The Quarry, but I want more active people on my stream. Please, 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 people join my stream next time. Please, 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 because I have The Quarry. I just waiting for more people on my stream. So expect that soon when I get more streamers or more viewers.
Nobody actually went to. It sat at the end of a logging road about 30 minutes outside town, hidden behind state forest land and a bunch of no trespassing signs that had been there so long they were faded and full of bullet holes.
Okay, bullet hole.
We'd heard about it from some seniors who said the cliffs were perfect for jumping, and the water was deep enough that you wouldn't
The
hit
cliffs are perfect for jumping. Why are we jumping off cliffs? That is the real question. And I see a brown boy here, so why are my people jumping off cliffs? I'm confused.
Bottom. Marcus had been talking about checking it out all summer, and by late August, we'd run out of reasons not to go. We left around 2 on a Saturday afternoon in Marcus's Honda.
Why do we have
The
to
log
Honda?
road was worse than we expected. It was full of deep ruts and loose gravel that made the car bottom out twice. We passed a few faded signs warning about blasting zones and private property, but nothing that looked recent enough to make us turn around. The quarry itself.
So you saw all these signs not to go in and you decided to still go in? I'm confused. Like, I know y'all like teenagers and y'all supposed to be like rebellious and shit, but do y'all not like fear for your lives? Question mark. Do you not like think of your safety? Hello?
Itself was bigger than the satellite images suggested. Sheer rock walls dropped maybe
Rock walls.
50 feet down to dark green water that looked calm. There were lower ledges you could climb down to, and the whole place had that abandoned feel that made it seem like we had it to ourselves. Dylan jumped first from one of the lower ledges, then Marcus and Caleb followed. I went last because I'm not great with heights.
Yeah,
The
stupid.
cold hit me harder than I expected when I surfaced, but it was fun. We climbed back up and tried a higher spot, taking turns while Marcus filmed everything on his phone. Around 4,
Okay, so do y'all have the clip? Question mark? I feel like y'all should like add the if you're gonna do a horror story, add some proof. Like, please. A lot of people do horror stories and they don't add any type of proof. Like, you're gonna do an animated horror story that you found on the internet and you're not gonna provide proof? Question mark?
we noticed a white pickup truck on the access road above us. It sat there with the engine running for maybe 2 minutes, then drove off without anyone getting out. Dylan said it was probably just someone turning around. Caleb said it felt off and that we should probably leave. But Marcus wanted to do one more jump before heading out. So we agreed. We were walking along the upper path when a rock about the size of a softball hit the water near where we'd been standing seconds before. Caleb jumped and Marcus yelled up toward the tree line, asking who it was. The response was another rock aimed at Dylan's feet. He jumped back and
Bro, why are they throwing so many rocks? I thought it was just one rock, bruh.
nearly fell off. He shouted we weren't doing anything wrong and asked them to come out. They answered with another rock, hitting close enough that pieces of shattered
You're yelling at this person throwing rocks at you and you're not running to your car to go home. This is dumb. Like, we have a brown boy here. Why are you not locking in, running out, be like, yo, we can't be here. We cannot be here. There's people trying to kill us.
stones sprayed against our legs. Caleb yelped, raised his hands.
Bruh.
Are you a Roblox fanatic? Microsoft Rewards has a brand new way for you to
And insisted we were leaving. But whoever was up there didn't care. A rock landed right in front of him, then another just past Marcus. We hurriedly grabbed our stuff and started toward the path that led back to the access road, but rocks kept coming. One narrowly missed Dylan, another whooshed past my car. The throws were hurled to block certain routes and steer us away from the main path.
What? Is that people in the bushes, in the trees? Bro, you got 2 people in the freaking trees. And like, bruh, I wouldn't know what to do in that situation. If I just saw a bunch of people in the trees around me and I'm trying to run through a path, I'd just give up. I'd fall to the ground. Y'all can kill me.
Whoever was up there knew the terrain well and was controlling where we went. We cut sideways toward the tree line instead, scrambling through thick brush. Marcus was behind me, and I heard him swear as a rock skipped past his elbow.
So they're still
Close
throwing
enough
rocks,
that I
bro?
heard it whistle through the
Oh
air.
my god. So they're chasing you? So you can see their shadow in the trees and they're chasing you? Bro, I don't know what I would try to do. I would try to turn back to lose them. Or I would try to like stand still so I can fight. Like, bro, I don't even know like fight or flight. I would flight. I don't even know. Like, I have to be in that situation, y'all. Hey, New Year's resolution. Let's all get into scary situations.
could hear movement in the woods paralleling us. Branches were snapping as footsteps kept pace but stayed just out of sight. Dylan tripped over a root and went down hard. I grabbed his arm to help him up. And right then,
Why is everybody
a
falling?
rock hit the tree next to us at head height, exactly where we'd been standing a second earlier.
What? Okay, so they're trying to kill you now.
Bark exploded outward. I felt pieces hit my face, and one cut my
There's no way that the bark literally hit you that hard where it cut you that bad. How hard are they throwing those rocks? I'm confused.
cheek deep enough that I tasted blood. We ran after that. Didn't care about the noise of the branches whipping our arms and faces. My heart was pounding so hard I thought I'd throw up. We didn't stop until we hit the access road. Marcus's car was maybe 50 yards down. We sprinted for it, but a white pickup rolled back up the road from the opposite direction and stopped about 20 feet from Marcus's car,
Bro,
blocking our path.
ugly ass man.
The man inside looked to be in his 30s, with a thick beard. He was wearing a hunting jacket despite the heat. He rolled down his window and just stared.
Is this one of those things where this is gonna be a guess, is this one of those things where a group of like older guys try to hunt down the younger guys and try to kill them? I don't know. But if that's not it, that would be a really fun game idea.
Stared at us. The four of us instinctively huddled closer. Caleb was literally shaking beside me. My heart was pounding hard. He mockingly asked if we had a nice swim. Marcus started to answer, but the man cut him off and told us the road back to the highway was that way. Said we probably wanted to get going before it got dark. Said it was easy to get lost out here. He drove past us slowly, tires crunching on gravel. I watched him in the side mirror until he disappeared around the curve. He got back in Marcus's car. Caleb's hands were shaking so
Damn.
badly.
You got him in the
he buckled
forehead?
his seatbelt. I pressed a shirt against Dylan's forehead, trying to stop the bleeding. Marcus started the engine and drove out faster than he should have, hitting every rut hard enough that we bounced in our seats. He didn't slow down until we reached the highway. Dylan lied to his family about his injury. Caleb had to take therapy to get it out of his system. Marcus
He needed therapy because people were throwing rocks at them and chasing them. I'm sorry, I don't know if therapy is really needed for that, bro. Somebody chased you and you got a rock thrown at you. I promise you're okay.
deleted all the footage from his phone that night. He said
Another thing, okay, every single story, they come up with an excuse like, oh, it was deleted. Oh, it stopped recording. Oh, this is that. We deleted everything, bro. Then why tell the story if you have no proof? Like, ugh. I'm irritated as fuck. I'm irritated as fuck. I'm irritated as fuck.
Said he didn't want any evidence we'd been there. We never reported it. What would we even say? That someone defended their property after we ignored multiple warning signs? I still think
You're
about
dumb.
all the what ifs and unanswered questions sometimes.
Did I not just say that? Like, I just said you saw all these warning signs and you still went in there? That's interesting. That's real interesting.
We never really found out who was up there or why they did it. I just know if anything had gone slightly differently.
Okay, period. This is MJV Animations. I know I was talking a lot of crap, but wait, hold on. Let me go to his channel. Okay, that was MJV Animations. It wasn't that bad, honestly. I really liked it. It kept me entertained, and that's all I needed. You know what? I know I had 2 other videos, but I heard of a Momo film, a Momo short film that I really, really, really want to watch. Momo short film. Let's see if they have it. Y'all, I remember. Do you remember Momo? Momo was like, she was a time. Momo, okay, yeah, real quick. Momo, I think I was in like the 3rd grade. My stepfather, like, showed my little brother, like, Momo, and I heard him scream, like, just scream from the sala. And I didn't know I didn't know why he screamed, but all I heard was, is that Momo? And then I was like, "Who's that?" I bet. Like I was in my head, I was cocky. I was like, "It's nothing. It's something light. He's a kid. He's probably just scared because he's a kid." I searched that up on the TV. Bro, just seeing her face and her like chicken body scared the living shit out of me. Oh my god, I couldn't get that girl out of my head for days. Like, oh my god. And then like maybe like 3 weeks after that, I watched this short film. I don't know if it was this one, but it was years ago. It scared the living shit out of me. Oh my god. So we're going to watch this now.
This may be the least ad you ever free from Capital One.
Wait. Can y'all see it in full? No. Okay, y'all can see it's moving. Okay. Thoughts. I think this is gonna be a like, oh, she shows up on your TV. You know how like the legend was, she shows up on your TV and she tells you to kill yourself. Like, I think it's gonna be something like Samara in The Ring. I think it's gonna be something like that. So we'll see. Oh, this is a nice house. I'm sorry if it glitches. What is this? Okay, POV cam. Chick-fil-A. We did not need the Chick-fil-A, bro. Bro, the oatmeal? Are you getting sponsored? Okay. Like, everything is sponsored, bro. Wait. So you're telling me you hear just a little sound. It could be like, you hear a little sound. It could be literally anything. It could literally be a tree brushing against your window and you grab a bat. Remind me never to go to your home. Remind me never to surprise visit you because I'm scared. My fault. My fault. Your door open? Bro, why are we tiptoeing? You are not doing shit with that bat, I promise. Wait, I'm getting scared, y'all. Bro. Oh. Y'all played me. That was it? Part 1? Yo, yo. This is like clickbait. Y'all played me in my face. Ooh. Bruh. 6, 7 short horror film. We're watching that. 6, 7. Like, bro.
Hello?
What's the last 2 digits of your phone number?
67.
Oh, 67, 67.
I think I'm glitched. I'm so sorry, people. Are we on the same page? Okay, I think we're on the same page.
Hello?
Hey, what's the last 2 digits of your phone number?
67?
Oh,
Something's wrong. I'm so sorry I keep on repeating it, but it's not showing on the screen. On the stream.
Hello?
Hey, what's the last 2 digits of your phone number?
67?
Oh no! That's 7! My fault. My fault! Oh!
Jesus,
Yo, whose
don't
daughter
call
is
me
that?
like that.
Well, I thought you wanted to play.
Oh yeah, I got something I want to try.
So, you randomly prank call your friend and say 67, and then your sister pops up with you in front of you with a Ouija board, and you want to play it? All right.
Well, joining or not. We have to wake up the board first. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Bro, like, I'm so confused. We randomly just jumped into playing the Ouija board. Like, we were just talking about 6-7. Like, I'm confused. And you just randomly, like, in 5 seconds decided, yeah, I want to play Ouija board? Hello?
Are there any spirits here with us tonight?
Hello?
Did you do that?
No, I didn't do anything. Okay, my turn. Spirit, what comes after 4, 5?
Six?
6?
7!
7? 6, 7, 6, 7.
Oh, you did not eat that.
Bentley, you're not supposed to take your hands off without saying goodbye.
Oh, hell no.
6, 7, 6, 7.
Bruh.
6, 7, 6, 7.
I think he's getting, like,
6, 7.
possessed.
6, 7, 6, 7. 6, 7, 6, 7.
He's getting possessed. Okay.
Knock it off! You're making it angry!
6, 7, 6, 7. 6, 7, 6, 7.
Bentley, quit it!
You're no fun.
Oh, he wasn't possessed. Okay.
What was that?
Sounds like footsteps. Now shh.
Bro, my brown people are disappointing me. Why? Like, hello? Leave the house! Get out!
3, 4, 5, 6,
Bruh, there's no way.
7. Oh, 6, 7, 6, 7.
And now you're possessed. He's actually possessed. Oh no, he's not possessed. Oh shit. Holy shit. Oh my god. Yo, don't play with me. Yo, he's dumb. Is he getting possessed? Bruh, this is so troll.
6, 7.
There's no way. There's no way. There is absolutely no way that's a real thing. There's no way they got a 6-7 thingy. Okay. Momo. No, but I don't want to do the part 1, part 2 thingy. Like, okay. We're gonna do Don't Look Away. Or is there anything else? What the freak? Momo, ew. Should we do this one? It's 10 minutes. Okay. We'll do Don't Look Away, and then we'll do that's 8 minutes. Okay, we'll do Don't Look Away. Okay. Yeah, we'll start with this one. It's an ad.
Sugar, just around the corner.
Boo! Skip. Okay. I hope we don't get no ads. I really do hope. Are we on? Is it smooth? Yeah, it looks smooth. Please be smooth.
Savannah,
She ate that.
quit doing your makeup and do what Dad told you to do.
I'm not mowing the lawn, Jim.
But Mom's visiting and Dad wants the house big.
Yo, this acting is so bad.
Yeah, well, I already vacuumed both our rooms, so how about you get some shit done?
Oh, period. Yeah, fuck that bum ass bro.
Here, bitch.
Who the fuck?
You know, you're becoming a lot like Mom, right? Always slamming doors in men's faces.
Go away.
All right, well, whatever. Dad's gonna be home soon. It's gonna rain in a few minutes, so you're too late anyway.
Idiot.
Idiot. Oh yeah, oh hell no. What is that? Wait, hold on. What is that? It's a man with a broken down suit with a thing over his head? Okay, period.
Hello?
Hey, Savannah. Hey, I won't be home for another hour, so just tell your brother to mow the lawn tomorrow. Your mom will probably be there soon anyways.
Yeah, Dad, when is Mom supposed to get here again?
About 4:30, but knowing her, she'll probably be early.
Okay, 'cause there's a weird man standing outside our window staring at me.
A man? What does he look like?
He's like wearing a dirty suit with like a black tie, and he has like a bag over his head with chains. He looks really creepy.
And he's just staring at you? Not moving or anything?
Uh-huh.
Savannah, listen to me. Don't look away. Okay, do not leave that spot. I will be home in 10 minutes.
Why? What's gonna happen? Is something bad gonna happen if I
Sweetie,
don't?
just listen to me and do not look away from it. Tell your brother to lock the doors. I'll be there soon.
Why would you put your phone away? Call your brother. Oh my god.
Yo, Savannah, you got my phone charger?
Jim, listen to me very carefully.
Yo.
Jim, lock all the doors in the house now.
Wow, you really don't want to mow.
Jim, just shut up and lock all the doors in the house.
Why? What are you...
Bro, what are you doing? Oh my god.
Oh, what the hell?
And why is she just standing there letting him? Oh my god.
Yeah, creepy suit guy. He's staring at me.
Okay, whatever you do, don't look away.
Why?
Because Dad called and I told him about it, and that's what he said. Don't look away. He didn't explain why.
Okay, wait. Okay, so what's going on?
I don't know, okay?
He thinks this is a joke. Are you
Stay
dumb?
here. I'm gonna go lock all the doors.
Well, wait, aren't you supposed to stay here and look at it?
I think if one of us is looking at it, it's fine. Just stay here.
Why can't I lock the doors?
Because I don't trust you.
Why was the door already open? Like, I'm confused. Why was the door already open?
Is it still there?
Yup.
And nothing's changed?
I'm still staring at it, aren't I?
There's no way.
You stupid asshole! I told you not to look away!
I didn't look away.
Yes, you did! Otherwise, it would still be there!
It is still there.
Why do you have to lie to me all the time?
Savannah, I'm not lying to you. It is still there for me.
Bro, she's cooked. She's dead. She's dead. Like, okay, so I guess it's for like each of them. It's like individual. It's like a curse, I guess.
Why do you see it but I don't?
I don't know. Maybe because you
Looked away?
Then where did it go?
What is going on? Is it here? Okay.
And he thinks this shit is a joke. He thinks this is a joke. He's like smirking. Yo, I'm irritated.
Here. Savannah? Savannah, talk to me here.
If it sees us, we can't move. So,
Oh, he's following her.
what if it isn't able to see us at all?
What, you mean like shut its eyes?
I have tape in my drawer.
Oh god.
Is she dead? So you think you want to touch it? So you're trying to touch it.
Well, did it work?
I don't know. Is it still out there for you?
Yes.
Okay, don't look away from yours. I'm calling Dad.
Okay.
Oh my god. Look away! Oh my god! How can he see now? Oh, both of them can see it now, I think. The father, yeah. Oh, he ate that. Oh, he ate that.
Dad, what the hell was that? What's going on?
I'm sorry, sweetie. I'll tell you all about it tomorrow.
No, you're telling me right now.
I don't even know how to explain it. It all started when I first met your mother. It followed us, even after you two were born. I tried to ignore it, but now it's going after you.
Oh, shit.
What? What? It's not there?
What's not there?
No. The one that I was looking at. I had to look away when it attacked her. I had to.
You told me there was only one.
Yes, when Jim went to go look at it too, I told him not to look away while I went to go lock all the doors, and he never looked away.
And then it showed up in here?
Yes.
When you look away, it gets closer. Because Jim was watching him. When you left, it made another.
What? Okay,
So
it duplicated.
Where?
Your mother's here.
Oh, but there's another copy. Okay. You could back up a bit. I don't know who you're looking at. Because you're not looking at me. And you will not be catching me. Me looking around my room, making sure it's not here. You will not be getting me. I promise you will not be getting me. So this was by Christopher Cox. Christopher Cox. Oh, I think he does a lot of these. Oh, he does a lot of these. I'm gonna subscribe, y'all. We might tap into more of his stuff later in life. Okay. Oh, no, we do not want to be on this end. Wait, okay. So let's go over it. So So a curse follows their family from their mother's side. And so there's this man with a bag on his head with chains. He stares at you, or randomly he comes to you and he finds you and he stares at you. If you look at him back and you're staring at each other, you cannot look away. And her brother, she finds him and she stares at him. Her brother decides to stare at him as well. They call their father. Their father knows what it is. Their father comes immediately. Once the father gets there, oh, the girl looks away. And the man is looking at her and he attacks her. And the brother tries to help get off of her. When the father comes, he knows how to kill the thingy, putting a mirror in front of its face. It goes away. But when the brother looked at it and looked away, it made a copy of one, so it's still out there chasing them. Okay, period. Like, yeah, I ate that. I wouldn't have been able to come up with that, honestly. We're at 1 hour and 22 minutes, y'all. Elevator Woman. Elevator Woman. No, I wanted to watch the Momo one because I think that's the last one we're gonna watch before we watch like before I read like 2 confessions. Okay, period. This following content make suicide and self-harm. Okay, I understand. Just a warning, everybody. This video could contain self-harm or suicide. So if you're sensitive to that, please click off the video, okay? Love you. Welcome to Intero Voice. Oh, wait. I want this to... The stream is a little glitchy right now, but I think we should. I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. Momo. Okay, period. Oh. Was there a man on the floor? Hello? Is that blood I see? That's like ketchup. Why is she smiling? Hold on. Is that locks? Yo, she has locks. Yo, Big 26. We found white people with locks. Period. Wait, when was this made? When was this made? 3 years ago. Yeah, for 2022, we should not be having locks. Yo, tap in. Or 2023, my fault. Okay. Okay, body.
Earlier.
Uh-oh. Yeah, she does have locks.
What time do you want it?
But she's pretty, I guess. Did she use dish soap to wash her face? Yeah, I'm really not hungry. Baby, your face is gonna break out if that was dish soap. Uh-oh. Okay. And you're opening the curtain? Wait. I was not tapped in. She finds a woman in her bathroom, turned backwards, and you go near it and you open the curtain. Baby, get a bat, get a knife, kill, like, punch her, fight her, punch the curtain, like. Why are we opening the curtain? Run out the house if anything. You got a whole man in here. Get some help. And she's back. Okay. Now you're just playing with her. Now you're playing with her. Bro, call the cops. And okay, she wants to come back out. Oh my god, that scared me. I'm sorry. That was not scary. Ew. I thought she had a chicken body. Run to the room! Run! Oh my god! Period. Her eyes are so big. Lock the door! Lock the door!
Wait.
There's someone in the house.
What?
There's someone in the house.
There's someone in our home. Hold on. Look. I'll pull up eyes. Look.
Bro.
Look, nobody's there. What are you talking about?
She was standing right there.
She? Baby, here, hold this. Look, I'm gonna go check.
Okay, so your wife tells you there's somebody in your home. You check the cameras. You don't see them. They could be hiding. You don't care. I'm gonna go check. Are you dumb? You're gonna check? Bro, call your Uber. Call your Uber.
Babe, no one's here.
Girl. Close the door. Wait, hold on. Close the door. Wait, bro. What are we doing? Oh. Back up a bit. Yeah, that's nasty. What is that coming out his mouth? That's like Kool-Aid. Yeah, close that door. Finally. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, they did good on her. She looks scary. Uh-oh. She's singing? Momo's gonna kill you. Let me in, is what she's saying. Her eyes. Bro, is that her hand? Ew! That's disgusting! Is her fingers getting bigger or longer? Oh my god. She opened it? How did she open it? She had 2 fingers. Is that the closet? Oh my god. Bro, run! Yeah. Okay, period. Oh, so she's not like a demon. Uh-oh. Damn, she ran that fast. Lock your door, lock the 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 door! Oh my god, why is she not locking the door? Call your Uber, bruh. Lock the door! Oh my god. No, you see? Now you're dead. And now you're dead. Cause you're stupid. Anyways, I'm irritated. That just pissed me off. Okay. That was by Enter 10 Verse. Short film Momo, Close Your Eyes. That ate, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. That was a really good one. Wait, after this, we were gonna read confessions. Okay. We're done with the... Okay, let me close this. Stop sharing. Close YouTube. Open my software. Oh, my hair got messed up. That's fine. Okay, the Momo film. So basically, a lady goes to wash her face in the middle of the night, and she finds a lady behind her curtain. She investigates a whole bunch. She goes to the kitchen in the living room to check, and a lady's there. She runs back to her room. She tells her husband doesn't believe her. He goes to look. Right, he goes to look. And then she kills him. While she's killing him, the girl's just on the bed. The door's wide open, by the way. Close the door. Anyways, she closes the door. Momo's fingers go under the door, opens it, but then she comes out of the closet, not the door. She runs away to her car. She does not lock the car when she gets there. And I guess Momo gets her. Because she's stupid. And she's a white person with locks. Like, yeah, we are stupid. That was really fun. That was extremely fun. I liked reacting to videos. That was really fun. I might do that often. And I think I also might edit it so it, like I can have it on a YouTube video. Would we like that? Would we? Nobody has joined our chat yet. Like at all. We're in at an hour 30 minutes, but it's fine. We had fun. So it's not confession time. For Reddit, we're gonna try to add a picture. For Reddit. Images. Save image as. Okay. We're gonna add it to the screen. Make the chat smaller. And we're gonna add a picture. Upload. Download. Please be good. Okay. Perfect. I'll make this bigger. Okay, perfect. Scary Reddit stories. We're going to look on blah, blah, blah. We're going to go on Reddit. Because I think r/horror. Okay, I can't find anything on there, so we're going to go on the iPad. Okay. So we're going to read one or two since we're already at the 1 hour and 35 minute mark. We're only going to read a couple, but I think we're good. This live was pretty productive, I would say. Turn on Wi-Fi, because I don't know why that's even off. Oh, I think I turned it off for the computer to work better. Ooh. This is connected to this, so this does not need to be connected to this, but we're just gonna leave it. Where's Reddit? Okay. Horror stories. Okay. r/ask Reddit. Is this the place? Okay, no. You're gonna see. Horror stories. Why am I not getting the same stuff I was getting last time? Tell me your true horror stories. Okay, so that is literally 30 pages long, so we're gonna read this one. Where's my glasses? I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get my glasses. I'm gonna get my clear glasses today because I want to actually see. And I think it's already, it's not completely dark yet. It's not the stream we wanted, but it's the stream we're gonna get. Oh, the camera's kind of blurry today. It's fine. Oh, I look kind of scary. I don't look that bad. Okay, ooh, these are dirty. Like, as free. Can y'all see? Yeah, y'all can see how dirty those are. Sorry, I'm cleaning my glasses. I hope also the clips from these videos bring more viewers, because today we sadly had no viewers, so I'm gonna clip this as well. Guys, we watched like a bunch of like short films, like horror short films, and it was really fun. Like, you guys should tap in next time. Like, I go live every day, or almost every day, because I know the snowstorm is coming. Almost every day. Throughout the time from 3:30 to 4 o'clock, I stream around those times. Please tap in. I would really enjoy if you guys were to come. You guys can give me ideas. I usually have a really entertaining idea, so tap in. I'm thinking of doing scary Reddit stories every, I want to say, what's today? Every Saturday. Yeah. Okay. Are we ready? This is confession. R/scary stories. I had many experiences, but I'll tell you the one that freaked me out because I wasn't the only witness. Okay, see, we have a witness. I was about 12 years old and I was talking with my dad in his room. My mom was in the closet with the lights off, but we could clearly see her through the folded clothes. Well, during me and my dad's conversation, he had asked my mom something, but to no reply. He eventually got to the point where he started to yell. I got up and stepped into the closet, but then I heard my mom walk into the room and ask why he was yelling her name. I looked at her and she had a towel wrapped around her. I quickly looked back into the closet and saw nothing. Absolutely nothing. This obviously creeped me out and my dad out. Whatever we saw, it wasn't my mom. Whatever it was the shape of her, even the bun. My mom always had her hair in a bun. I would have completely thought it was my imagination if it weren't for my dad also being there and seeing it too. Oh my god. So your mom has a doppelganger that can teleport. Like, that's all I got from this. Yo, that would freak me out. Like, imagine somebody that lives in your house, like you see them in your closet, and then they just pull up, like they walk through your room. Like, I would be flabbergasted. Okay. Yeah, tactical nuke incoming. That was one of the comments. Okay. I'll tell you the one I've been telling my son every night for the past week now. He begs in terror for me not to tell it. Okay, so you're terrorizing your son? There was this really scary man in this very scary place. A bunch of scary stuff happened, and the scary man was scared. Then he did something scary stuff. Then he ran out of there as fast as he could because it was really scary. So you wasted my time. So I'm going to shoot you, by the way. Bum. Okay. Killer Queen 13P 2 years ago. This was a minute ago. We're going to start. It happened when I was 11. I was a bit of a problem child and then had a habit of staying up at night. One night, I was sitting in my room. My room is located so that if you open the door to the room, you can see a long corridor in our house directly from it. This corridor is so long that no light enters in at night. And so, I'm sitting in my room drawing something in the album. At some point, I turn to the door and see something standing at the corridor, similar height to a child of 8 to 9 years old. And this something was on this long red bag. What? At first, I didn't understand what I had seen. I began to think, I began to rub my eyes, do everything to unsee it, but it didn't go away. I had no idea what to do. I just turned the table and tried not to think that this something was actually right outside my door. Are you dumb? I did not hear any strange sounds, only the sounds of my heartbeat. At some point, I heard steps somewhere far away in the corridor. I did not dare to turn around. It turned out that my mother woke up. She came into my room and scolded me for not sleeping. I have never seen anything like it. I still do not know what it was. Hey, so a child is in your corridor, traumatized, probably traumatized and haunting that bitch. You better get an exorcist for that, because I do not play with demons. I do not play with demons. One of the comments, I'm gonna read one of the comments off every of them. Spooky Story Man, I used it on my YouTube channel for credit for my story. I give credit, I just tell the names. Another one. Present _ marsupial 212 1 year ago. When I was just a child, a 6-year-old boy, I woke up when it was 6 a.m. I checked the window and I saw a man who was laughing and just disappeared. The next day, I went to school and one of my classmates who said, "Bro, I saw a man laughing at 3 a.m." I was like, "What the bro? I saw that too." In my mind, could he be in my house? P.S. I worked so hard for this. This can't be real. This has to be like a child writing this because this sounds like illiterate. Okay. We're going to go to another one. I said I was going to read 2, but I'm going to read a bunch. Senor Wero, SENOR _ Wero, WERO 420. 1 year ago, me and my cousin were walking at a park one late night in Mexico, and a white little dog crept following us, and this dog looked a little weird, and its back was all humped. But anyways, we were walking to our house. The dog just kept following us every time we turned around. It gave us a creepy stare. By the time we were home, we looked back, the dog wasn't there, so we just never thought of it as weird until we turned on the television. We're not reading this. I'm sorry, that was literally a waste of my time. Okay. Lil Lench altogether 1 year ago. I was spending the night at my friend's house. This was like 11. I can remember it was to the point I know what the house looks like. Anyways, on the side onto his house, I wasn't too sure to be there because he was just a school friend, but I knew him for a while, and when I got there, yeah, we're not reading this one either. They're genuinely wasting my time. Bro, is there like 5-year-olds posting on Reddit? Let me know. When I was a child, a 6-year-old boy, I woke up when it was 3 a.m. I checked the window. Okay, they repeated that one. Okay, by carbon dioxide 15 altogether 1 year ago. When I was in our ROTC program for high school, my sergeant was teaching a class, and there is a room right beside it where I sit. Now, most of the time, the lights are on, but suddenly the room just turned off. Later in class, I saw a figure in the room. It had a face, but nothing I'd seen before. I panicked in front of the class, and the sergeant asked me, "What the hell are you on?" There's someone in the change room, I said. My sergeant went to check the room and found nothing. Never been back to that classroom since I quit. Had no clue who or what that was. Girl, there's a perverted ghost in your locker room. I fear to tell you. Or boy, whoever you are. Okay. Hot chair 1578 1 year ago. I was on a camp, and there was an old broken car in the corner. I was scared of it. They said to never be late up, but I forgot. When it got late and me and my friends were awake around 3:33 a.m., we were bored, so we went out, saw blood clot on the car, and man, we ran to room. They called the police and said we were part of a homicide. Guys, bro, if you're posting on Reddit, like at least like finish your high school with high passing grades. Like, why are we adding periods in the middle of a sentence? I'm confused. Okay, strange mixtures 1 year ago. Had some friends tell me this once. They were driving down some back roads when they saw an orb floating in the air. I drifted over to their vehicle and passed by. When they turned around to check it out, they saw a figure in the back seat. They lost their crap and freak out. I guess it vanished quickly, drove back home. Of course, they were also high, so who knows? Okay, but like when you're high, at a certain point when you're high, you just think anything. Your mind is just on like crazy mode. So like it could be real, but like of orb, that sounds more like sci-fi, like alien and stuff. Okay, Layla May is weird 1 year ago. This is gonna be the last one. I was at school, and this girl I was friends with back at the time, she went to the toilet during lesson time. After about 15 minutes, she hadn't come back yet. The teacher told me to go get her as she thought she was skipping. I went to the bathroom and I found a big woman over her cutting her wrist. I blinked once and she went away. Absolutely scary story. I don't know if I was tweaking. Hey girl, you were tweaking. You've been watching too many horror movies. I promise you were tweaking. Cutting her wrist and then she disappears when you blink. Are you dumb? Right. I kind of want to read one more short one before I end stream. Blah blah blah. Okay, Corky 014 2 years ago. I've got one. When I was 11 years old, I could never sleep. I was scared every single night. Strange creatures would crawl from the dark, continuing to stare at me with their beady white eyes and grin with a toothy smile. I would beg them to stop, but no matter how hard I tried, they would come back and they wouldn't stop. It even got to the point where I wanted to leave my home and never come back. But one day they left. And even in my new home, I still don't see them. But once in a while, I get a glimpse of those weird figures. Do you think you had like some type of like issue, like mentally? I know during the nighttime when you're like half asleep, you see weird stuff, and you know sometimes your mind tricks you to seeing stuff. But the specifics, like you saw these creatures with big toothy smiles and big beady eyes, like. I mean, there's a possibility, but it could also just be your child's like imagination, like your child imagination. You never know. Okay, y'all. We're at an hour and 50 minutes, so we're gonna start wrapping up. A quick couple things. I think I hit like 600 likes on TikTok. I've been posting a bunch. I had this really funny video I did, but it got like violated, so I couldn't post it. And right after it got violated, all my videos started not getting views anymore. So I'm kind of sad for that. But we hit like 600 likes on TikTok and we got like 30 followers now. And oh my God, it's so exciting. Like this is all so exciting. And I'm so grateful for those 30 people. I know some of them are my like friends, but like I'm so grateful for everybody who followed me. Like, and like, it's just so exciting. Like, oh my God. And I've also been posting on YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels. People on Instagram are haters. Like, why is somebody come in my chat saying L Clip Farm? I never asked you, like, at all. But I'm glad that I got to do this stream because, you know, like every other time I'm streaming like when I try to share the screen, it like glitches super bad. So I'm glad this actually came through. Like actually every Saturday I'm gonna try to make it a habit to do scary stuff or like reaction stuff. But maybe Maybe tomorrow, if the ice doesn't like fuck up connection, I could do maybe funny videos. We never know. I thought of this idea last minute. So, oh no, because I have to do games. So, we're going to do a sim stream tomorrow. If the internet isn't cut out. I know I'm supposed to do a stream every day, but the internet might cut out, and that's going to be a big issue. So, if the internet doesn't cut out, then we're not going to count those days. If the internet cuts out, we're not going to count those days. It might be, everything might be out for weeks because of the snowstorm, so we never know. I am glad I got to do this stream. Nobody joined, but we're gonna clip it so people can see it, and we're gonna try to edit it for YouTube. We're gonna see how that works out, but it was really fun today. Oh, wait, what was I gonna say? No, I don't think I have anything else. I think we can wrap up. Okay, daily meme, daily meme. Daily meme. Oh, let me say my favorite real quick. My favorite, honestly, was Don't Look. Like, the thing where it says Don't Look. That was, honestly, I really liked it, that one. Yo, open the damn iPad. My touch print don't work. Okay, we're gonna go on my camera roll because I got a couple more. I got new ones. Oh, I think end stream is easy today. We're not on console, so we're gonna see. Okay, yo, I ate that. Okay. This is our meme of the night. So good night, people. I hope you guys enjoy your days. I love you all. We're not at 2 hours, but it doesn't